go.
Alright, welcome to another GosuGamers.net presentation. This is the semifinals of the World Cup. Looking forward to this game for a long time. It's actually a EG versus SK, two really good American teams. So looking forward to this cast. I am, of course, War Machine, and joining me today is the Headhunter. How you doing, Headhunter?
Doing great, except for the fact that Miraxis got mutual banned.
Yeah, that is pretty disappointing.
It sounds like there's a war going on in your background, like sword fights and shit.
Hold on one second.
Okay, well, it looks like we already saw the bans. We saw Bombardier, Thunderbringer, Swiftblade, Dr. Repulsor, Hellbringer, and Pebbles ban. Pretty common Bombardier ban, most likely because Chu is obsessed with Bombardier. But yeah, so our first pick is Tundra. A good hero who we see occasionally played. He's probably going to go mid. He has great harassing capabilities and farming capabilities with that first skill. And yeah, we'll see what B-Kid and Busca end up picking next.
Yeah, he's actually been... Yeah, Tundra's been picked up actually pretty often nowadays. Really good, strong mid hero, and for obvious reasons we talked about before. But yeah, I am looking forward to seeing him played. He's always a fun hero to watch, especially with that ult. Really a game-changing ult, especially during the mid game, can really just pick off a hero really easily when on those ganks. So looking forward to him playing.
Pharaoh, Witch Slayer, both common heroes for this kind of match.
Yeah, I want to say I don't know who's going to play that Pharaoh though. It's not really EG, not really a team we see Pharaoh on a lot, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, do you remember anyone specifically playing him a lot? Because I don't honestly remember seeing him a ton on anyone. I mean, to me, it seems kind of like a Fuji Apple's kind of hero.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, it's the only person I think I remember seeing play him is Fuji Apple.
Yeah, he does like to run in that long lane a lot and play those kind of heroes. Obviously he's kind of the one that made Belphegor really popular, especially in that long lane. So I can definitely see him going in tri-lane strategy, just going long lane with that Pharaoh and really just dominating because he is really good in that spot.
They might just go double Miraxis though.
They might go double Miraxis. That is always a viable option, obviously. So looking forward to maybe seeing that. But I actually Miraxis mutually banned for this game. They decided before the game. They didn't want to see him, so yeah, we're unfortunately not going to see some Miraxis play from Chu because he always plays those heroes. But
maybe everyone but Chu agreed to ban it.
Yeah, pretty much everyone was like, yeah, we're out to ban him, and then Chu got mad. So
anyway, Glacius Behemoth on the Legion.
Yeah, absolutely looks like a tri-lane over there, pretty much. Yeah. Glacius Behemoth, some pretty strong tri-lane heroes for setting up those ganks and a pretty offensive tri-lane. So let's see what they pick up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know who they're going to pick up for that tri-lane. I feel like Swiftblade would be a good decision, but it kind of depends on what they're feeling, I guess.
Corrupted Disciple.
Yep. I'm actually whispering Chu right now to tell him he should just let time run out and hope he randoms Miraxis.
Agreed. We're going to see Corrupted Disciple on the Hellborn team, an extremely non-played hero. So I'm actually pretty excited to see him. Chu has played him before, and he's very good with him, especially since that attack animation is so good on Corrupted Disciple. It's just his attack animation is so fast, it's so hard to play against him and in a solo lane. So I'm looking forward to seeing him played. I mean, even by anyone, as he's just a really powerful hero, especially if they get that kind of tank build on him. He really becomes this like total force to be reckoned with using his ult, just running around in team fights, and no one can really kill him.
I agree, and I think EG's last pick will definitely be another sort of carry hero, so that Corrupted Disciple can really go that tank build. Yeah,
that would be a really smart decision. Have that Corrupted go mid, and then have the other hero go on the tri-lane, which is kind of what they look like they're setting up with this Magnus Witch Slayer combo.
Definitely, and then
yeah, that would really amplify Corrupted Disciple's ability to just go straight, just all tanky items, and be able to just kind of run that build without having to worry about putting all the DPS for the team.
Yeah, I feel like they might go something like a Forsaken Archer or Flip Beastwood.
Yeah, they really do need a little bit more range on their team, so looks like Chu is also going to go Miraxis, so. Looks like that team on SK, I don't think I've seen Angry Testy play Rachna in a competitive game since he got Portal Key on her. So I'm pretty excited to see maybe him play him. I can only assume he's going to go mid with her, and then they're going to have Flip Beast in that solo lane.
Yeah, you actually barely ever see Arachna. So at least I haven't seen Arachna in forever.
Yeah, like I said, the last time I saw Angry Testy play her, probably the last time I saw her played was when Angry Testy went with Portal Key on her mid, and it was pretty epic. So looking forward to see that. Maybe some interesting builds, as we always like to see, and not the same old boring stuff. So
yeah, definitely. We do see Puppet Master picked up, so yeah, definitely went for the ranged carry. I don't know. I feel like I would have liked to see like Forsaken Archer more than Puppet Master, but maybe that's just me. Oh man, SK with the timed ready.
Almost timed ready.
Oh shit.
Hope EG just doesn't do it.
Dodo's. Oh shit. I think EG's was better, honestly.
Let's get it on.
Yeah. But yeah, Puppet Master, another hero. You know, we haven't seen him a lot, like repeatedly since beta, when he could use those 2 attack modifiers and really just dominate kids. He used to be so good and pretty often picked up. But we haven't seen him in a while. It's still a really strong hero. He's got the carry potential, but he's also got the 2 disables, which make him really powerful 1v1. So I'm looking forward to seeing him. He's a really good hero, and if he gets enough farm, he really can do a lot of damage, especially with that Whiplash proc.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited to see this Arachna and Flint Beastwood from SK. All ranged carries this game, actually, so it's going to be interesting. You don't really usually see that much. Usually there's at least like one really hard melee carry.
Yeah, I mean, there's none right now, so I mean, it is looking like they're going to have that kind of all-range battle. And I mean, looking at the lineups, I mean, do you see any real flaws with any team? Like they're going to kind of get beat in one of these lanes? Or I mean, how do you feel about these tri-lanes? Because it really does look like they're going to run those tri-lanes. Looks like they're heading up there. EG going to run in that short lane, and SK going to run in the long lane. I mean, do you see anyone with a clear advantage up there?
I don't know. If I had to pick an advantage, I think SK has a slight advantage, just because Behemoth and Glacius can kind of put out more disables than Magnus and Witchslayer, but still, Witchslayer and Magnus both have line AoE like stuns, so either way it's gonna be hard for either team to do much in this lane, I think.
Yeah, I mean that is obviously both lanes very powerful with those long range stuns, so I to be honest, I might give a slight advantage to EG based only on the fact that Glacius doesn't actually have a stun, he has a hold. And that's about it. And obviously even with the hold, I don't think can Magnus still use his stun, because I don't think he can. I'm pretty sure you can't use anything that moves you.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Fact, to be honest.
I should know, but for some reason I don't.
Yeah, I can't say that I've played. Yeah, apparently he can, as many people whispered me right now. But so yeah, I would give the advantage to them just based on the fact that they have those 2 solid stuns and both very easy stuns to hit. And it does seem like they have 4 disables up here, whereas Ask with only the really one with Behemoth's stun and Glacius' hold, obviously a strong skill, but just I don't think all these hard stuns were going to be countered very hard by SK.
It's true, yeah, I actually agree. Yeah, but Glacius does have that slow, which is pretty strong and will help them to get away. But yeah, they might get killed here. Actually, looks like SK is confident about their lane too. They're all going to go in on Glacius, and Glacius looks like he's going to get taken out. Yeah, Puppet Master picking up the Bloodlust, which is exactly what they wanted. Witchslayer actually in trouble, though, and he's going to go down. Got blocked hard. Yeah,
he got blocked pretty bad by the Behemoth stun, and the creeps kind of trapped him in there, so really nowhere for him to go, and he does end up getting picked up. But still, picking up the Bloodlust extra 200 gold definitely does help. Puppet Master able to pick up some early items right now, which is really going to give him an advantage if he gets more hitting power or something like that, or even boots to kind of chase harder. I'm kind of interested to see what build he goes on Puppet Master more than anything. There's so many builds you can go on Puppet Master. There's every carry item is strong on Puppet Master, to be honest. You could go a Harkon's Blade, you could go something like, I'm almost positive that he's going to go a Shrunken Head at some point in the game, but I'm more interested to see when he does pick up that Shrunken Head. There's so many stuns in their team, there's no reason he shouldn't get one, but...
Absolutely, yeah, he needs one for sure. It's just when he's going to get. In this middle lane, just looking at that, Corrupt Disciple getting harassed very hard by this Arachna. Arachna 2-5, Corrupt Disciple 4-6, so Chu actually winning in the creep battle, but he is getting harassed pretty heavily, so he might get behind if he keeps getting harassed like this.
Yeah, and this is probably the best thing Arachna could do, because right now what she's forcing Chu to do is back up and allowing herself a little bit of free farm, because she knows she can't out-attack animation Corrupt Disciple, you just can't do it. But she obviously hits a lot harder than him. I would assume she hits a lot harder than he does, so... Yeah, a little bit harder, but what she's really trying to do is just kind of harass him out of the lane so that she can then free farm, which is a really good idea by her.
Yeah, definitely. And then look at this bottom lane, we have Tundra and Pharaoh, so melee versus melee at bottom. I don't really see a clear advantage for either of those heroes. I think they're actually pretty even in this lane. Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, Pharaoh, he's got a large life pool, so he's really less affected by those piercing shards from Tundra, and Tundra already using up most of his mana, not sitting on a mana pot yet or anything. I assume he's getting a bottle pretty soon. But Pharaoh, as long as he can keep those nukes up on the Tortured Souls, I think he can really out-harass Tundra more than Tundra can, just because the mana cost is so much lower on Pharaoh's nukes.
Absolutely, yeah, I agree completely. And it looks like Glacius and the Tri-Lanes have reestablished themselves. Magnus actually going around back, so we might see another gank on Glacius here. And if SK can start just killing Glacius every time he's in the lane, I'm not really sure what EG is going to do to try and... Or sorry, if EG can keep killing Glacius every time he's in the lane, I'm not sure what SK is going to do to try and stop that.
Yeah, that is the one problem with having someone like Glacius in your lane or one of those low-health kind of supports is that he's so easy to pick off early game that it makes it hard for the Tri-Lane to come back if they just try and go on him. I mean, obviously they don't want to try and kill, and as we see, Dodo actually taking out Angry Testy by
How is he at full health?
So I have no idea. I was not even watching, but good play by him. I think he just literally hellfired him and blocked him off. As we see another kill going down top, it looks like Tobacco picking up another one. And Magnus coming in over the top of the Behemoth stun. Looks like Pharaoh, oh, great kill, great throw. Magnus goes invisible so he can't get caught. So well played by EG picking up that kill at the end.
And there's
looks like Puppmaster pretty low though.
Nice stop on the health potion by Glacius with that slow. And Magnus is in trouble, but I think he's going to be fine, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to get away,
but Puppmaster Whistler coming. Flint Beastwood actually could be in trouble here now. Magnus waiting for mana for stun. I don't think he's going to get it in time, though. And it looks like there's the disable from Puppet Master, and yeah, Flint's going to go down, too. So.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's what makes this lane so strong right there, is they had 4 disables on him. What is he going to do? He can't do anything when he's disabled for that long and able to stand in one place and just let Puppet Master hammer it away at him with those auto attacks.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so EG kind of, they're good at doing a good job, especially of getting kills in the other lanes. That kill bottom is actually really huge because the faster Pharaoh's able to come up and just gank those top heroes in that tri-lane, the better off they are. Because he needs to come up top and just literally massacre these kids by himself without anyone having to do anything about it. Because Glacius is at level 2, Behemoth and Flint Beast with a level 3, he should be able to come up there and just stomp them. As we see some more kills straight getting traded top, looks like Tebuska actually on that Puppet Master going down. So good kill by SK, getting a little stop to his farm right there.
Yeah, they definitely needed that because EG was getting pretty far ahead, and yeah, that'll turn it back so that they're pretty much even again.
Yeah, they were winning that lane a little bit, getting a couple more kills, and Puppet Master already sitting at 3-0 at what he was. Now he's 3-1, so that was a good kill by them, and They do need to capitalize a little bit on this and try and get up some more kills while EG's kind of on the defensive.
Yep. Looks like Chu has taken complete domination of this middle lane.
Yeah, and that is a problem for Arachna. As Corrupt Disciple gets stronger, he's going to have a better health pool and a better attack. Ooh. Looks like trading top again. Glacius might go down.
Oh,
wow.
Block.
Maybe getting Behemoth? Nope. Let me get away. Oh, wow. Wow. Get the Whiplash proc. Managed to pick off Glacius sitting next to Behemoth, so great job. That was a great attack, and maybe a little bit lucky. I mean, obviously, it's every 5 attacks. It's not like he can do it on purpose, but good job by them of picking up that kill, even though Glacius seemed to have gotten away.
Definitely. And we see Puppet Master heading back now. He has picked up his Steam Boots, so...
Ooh.
I don't know. It looks like, yeah, here's an ult by Arachna on Corrupt Disciple. He's going to throw down the Conduit. Not sure. Arachna probably not going to be able to get this kill here. She might actually go down. Does Chu have mana for the
he
nuke?
Has 2 seconds left on his nuke, so
yeah,
they're able to get that off. And yeah, he's gone. Great kill by Chu, and heads up of using that Corrupted Conduit right away to slow the damage from Arachna, and then just tanking the damage from the Spider. The Spider really doesn't do that much damage all by itself. The Spider, I mean, it's a really good skill, especially for slowing down people.